Hey guys, it's Harry Cuber, and this is my 2021 cube collection. So this is actually the second take because the last take I kind of failed. They missed a bunch of cubes and had some audio issues, and the phone I had to do a video cut because I was so tired, but now I can do it. It's only 9:34, but yeah, anyway, starting with 2x2 over there. So my first 2x2 was the Rubik's 2x2, and then my first ever Speed Cube 2x2, and my current backup main is the Xingqiao 2x2, and my current main is the GAN 241M. Okay, now on to 3x3. So I'm missing one of these because I can't find one. I don't know if it's lost or if I put it somewhere. But that is the GAN 356M, my current backup main. This is my current main, the GAN 11M Pro. So I'll probably find it soon because it had been lost like 5 times and I each found them. But I didn't really find it now yet, so that's why I just kept these and left a hole over there. And then here is the Rubik's 3x3. So yeah, it doesn't turn very well. Here is a shiny Dollar Store cube with a few cool patterns on it. That just pops way too much. Here is the Xingqiao Tank 3x3 that I looped, so it turns really well. And here is my current backup main, which is my current backup main because my backup main was gone. So sorry, that's kind of hard to understand, but yeah. It corner cuts well, but it doesn't really turn that well. So that's the problem with this. So now on to 4x4. So my first ever 4x4 was my second ever Rubik's Cube. This was the Rubik's 4x4, so it's really loud, and on here they have pins, so sometimes it doesn't do this much anymore. It kind of locks up like this. Again, it doesn't do it anymore, so it's hard to demonstrate, but it locks up like this, so you can't turn it very well. My first ever Speed Cube, and my current backup main is the Xingqiao 4x4. Locks up so much, that's why I don't use it, but since it's looped, it turns a lot better. And my current main is the YJ Yusu V2M, and it's my only magnetic 4x4. Sorry, I had to do a video cut there, but yeah, I'm going to get my 5x5s. Okay, here are my 2 5x5s. I don't do 5x5, so I don't have a backup main, but I do have a main. So my first 5x5 was my third ever Rubik's Cube, I believe, was the Rubik's 5x5. And so my current main is the Qi E 5x5. Turns a lot better. And so yeah, that is just the thing with 5x5. I don't do 5x5, so I only have one main and no backup mains. But anyways, now on to 6x6 and 7x7. So I had to do a video cut because my mom came into my room, and well, I have one 6x6, the Qi 6x6. Turns pretty well. It's pretty smooth, but locks up a bunch like the next one, the Qi Qixing 7x7, my only 7x7, and it's terrible and so loose. So now on to 8x8 plus. Here are my big cubes, the 8x8 and 9x9. Here's the Xingqiao Tank 8x8. It was my first cube over 7x7, past 7x7. And it was my first cube that took me more than 30 minutes, half an hour to solve. So yeah. This just looks so amazing, and also this was also one of my first cubes to have more than a few steps to solve it. 4x4 only has one step. 2x2, 3x3 has no steps. 5x5 has one step as well, just to solve the 5x5 one, and then 7x7 has two. This has three, so that kind of made it challenging. Like the Singso Pill 9x9, which also had the same problem, but yeah. This one locks up a little bit more, and it's so hard to align. Okay, now let's get on to Pyraminxes and Pyraminx shaped cubes. Okay, so my first ever Pyraminx is also my current backup main. This is the Shengshao Tank Pyraminx. It doesn't turn very well, but it's also really bumpy and kind of slippery, and also has this random black mark. And my current main is the YJ Yulong Pyraminx V2M, so yeah, I really like it. It's really smooth and it's not bumpy. It's kind of slippery, but it corner cuts really well. So those are my two Pyraminxes. I have a 1x1 Pyraminx that I don't know why I got. There's this special where if you got ordered over something $40, you would get a free 1x1, so I just got it. Here is the Rubik's Impossible, which isn't actually, wait, not the Rubik's Impossible, the Rubik's Trimid. Sorry about that. So it doesn't actually turn, you just take it apart and things like that. And next are two of the actual same puzzles. This is the Shengshao Pillowed Pyramorphix, and this is the non-pillowed Pyramorphix, which is my main. Okay, now let's get on to Skewb. Okay, so my first Skewb was the Shengshao Tank Skewb. It turns horribly, and it's so loud, and it's actually very heavy, so that's the problem with this one. It's actually a bit heavier than my Megaminx, which is kind of surprising fact. Current backup main is the Yushin Little Magic Skewb. Oops, the camera fell a little bit. Okay. So, yeah, here's the Yushin Skewb. It's very slippery, as you guys can see. And I don't really like it, because when you're doing sledgehammers, it just locks up so much. Apparently, my camera stand hates me today. Okay, that's better. Like I was saying, when you're doing sledgehammers, this thing is terrible at it. Oh my god. And yeah, apparently my camera hates me. Just a sec. Okay, so yeah, like I was saying, this is terrible at doing sledgehammers. It has zero corner cutting at all. Next, so my current main is the new Chi Skewb. And my camera keeps doing that every time I touch it, but this one's a lot better at doing sledgehammers, and it's in stickers and not stickerless, but I'm fine with that. So now we can get on to Megaminx over there. My first ever Megaminx is my current main, the Shengshao Tank Megaminx. Very slippery and doesn't corner cut very well, but it's a lot better, and it turns a lot better than my other one, the Shengshao Megaminx and Sculpted. Very not unslippery and doesn't corner cut well and doesn't turn well. I just wish this wasn't sculpted, but this just doesn't turn very well, and it's pretty heavy. It's a lot heavier than this one, I believe, and a bit lighter than my Shengshao Skewb, so fun fact. But anyways, yeah, last WCA event that I had, Square One. So it looks soft right now, but I actually have it on parity because I don't know parity. But I just like solving this thing sometimes because it gets some pretty crazy shapes. Shapes like I did here. I just messed up on something. Yeah, I totally messed up on an alg, but yeah, mine is the Shengshao Tank no, not a Shengshao tank, a Shengshao half magnetic square one. And this it's kind of hard because the square one is also hard in my opinion because it's just so ridiculous shapes and things like that, but I still like the square one. So I'm going to speed up the video now because we're about halfway through a cube collection video, and the video is like, I don't know, like a few 15 minutes or something. So I'm gonna speed up now. So anyways, now onto 3x3 shape mods. Anyways, the first 3x3 shape mod that I have, once my camera stand gets working, okay, is the Mola cube. It's kind of a Sudoku, but it's in colors, and I don't know how to solve this. And it doesn't corner cut very well, or it'll pop. So here is the Leaf Fun Twist 3x3, which is really hard to do slice moves and things, but it's fun though, because there's so much center parity and things like that. Here is the Shengshao Fisher cube that I got for my birthday. And here are two Axis cubes, both Shengshao. This one I got for my birthday. It's like the smoothest cube I have. I don't know where I got the other one. I believe it was in a Shengshao pack with my Shengshao 4x4 and 2x2. Here are two Shengshao windmill cubes. This one is the one for my birthday. This one is from the Shengshao pack. Yeah, and this happens a lot. Here is a 3x3 ball that, of course, doesn't turn because it's out of styrofoam. And my first ever one that is a 3x3 shape mod was the Shengshao mirror box. I don't know where in the world I got this. I believe I got this in a bundle pack with the Shengshao Pyraminx, the Pyramorphixes, the Shengshao Tank 3x3, and the rainbow ball right over here. But I really don't know. No, I believe I got this one as a free gift, but yeah, I don't understand bundles. I got this when I first started cubing at early 2017. I got this like mid 2017. So yeah, I'm just focusing the camera thing here. But now let's move on to cuboids. I have a lot of cuboids made because a few of them are like the same thing. Here is the Rubik's 2x2x4. So not only does it look kind of hard, it also has something that makes it actually a bit easier is jumbling or shape-shifting. When I first got this thing, I didn't know I could do this, but it did. And I got this like in late 2017 or early 2018 because I had no idea when I got most of these old cubes. Here's the Chi 2x2x3 that I got pretty recently. It's my newest cube, I believe. Got it from Cuberatory. Check him out. Search YouTube, search Cuberatory, and his channel should pop up, or go to my featured channels page, and then he'll be somewhere on there, whichever one you like. Please go check out his channel. He has some cool things and things like that. But yeah, now I have a bunch of these, the 1x1x2. This is the Z 1x1x2, and this is the Rubik's 1x1x2, my first 1x1x2 that I made. These three are some random 1x1x2s that I made. And this one was the how to make a 1x1x2 out of Legos one. This one's actually a bit smaller than the other ones. I made it into a force cube that has magnets. It doesn't actually have magnets, but it feels like there's magnets because of the stickers. And it actually looks like that too. And it turns very well. And of course it looks like he made it. This is the 1x1x3 out of Rubik's, and it doesn't turn very well. It's pretty stiff, and the pieces can come out pretty easily. Here is a random 1x1x2 that it was supposed to be a Rubik's pen, but I changed it. Here's the cuboid 1x2x3. It's like probably one of my worst turning cubes because it's so bad. Sorry about the camera, but just doesn't like me today. But okay, this is best I can do. So yeah, it's pretty bad turning, but still works okay. And now we can go on to some more of the random puzzles that I have over here. This is the Chi Ivy Cube. Doesn't corner cut very well, but it's really simple puzzle. Technically, you can solve like a pyramid or a cube without some corners. Here's the Shang-Chi Rainbow Ball. Pretty loud. It's also a way to annoy people. About everyone, I guess, would be able to solve this and this one. They're pretty trivial things. And here's the 15 puzzle. This is also very trivial. I just use a trivial method. And this I got in like Branson, Missouri, someplace in Christmas. For Christmas. Anything 31 has one as well. I don't know where she keeps hers, but yeah, go check out her channel as well. Search up Anything 31 or go to my featured channel section. And now we have just two of the smallest sections. The 1x1 section and the mini 3x3s. We can start with that one first. And here is a 3x3 picture cube of sports that I got from Anything 31, of course. This is a Valentine's Day heart cube. I don't know where I got this, probably for Valentine's Day. This I got at a friend's birthday party. It doesn't turn very well because of glue. Here is the Rubik's Nano Cube. It isn't actually a Mario Nano Cube, but the smallest one that Rubik's can make. And if you take it out, the edges actually have a weird placement. If you zoom in, you can look at that. Oh my god, let me focus it. Yeah, it's not focusing, but it has a weird shape right there. So yeah, that is just awkward, which makes it pop a lot, and it makes it hard to put in a lot. And here is the paper 1x1, which of course doesn't turn. Now, last section. This video is getting kind of long, so I better hurry. Is the 1x1. This will be a pain. So ready or not, here it comes. Here is the big 1x1 dice. Here is the huge Rubik's 1x1. Here is a random 1x1 that I made. Here's the mini Rubik's 1x1. Here are 3 dice. Here are 2 Magma Cube 1x1s from Minecraft. Here is a random dollar store one, I guess. I don't know what this is. Here is one with some truncated corners. Here are 3 dice that have some random language on them. Here's the V-Cube one, the mini dice, which is actually pretty cute, and my last 1x1, this styrofoam 1x1, which is actually pretty soft, but it gets on your hands. Anyways, that was my entire cube collection, so thanks for watching. Bye.